I got it. Thank you.
All right, happy Friday, everybody. Good to see you. Sometimes we get to talking too much and we're like, oh, we got jobs to do here. So good to see everybody. I know I do anyway. I get caught up in enjoying the conversations. Look forward to seeing everyone. So many of you, it's just days away to Orlando, Florida. I'll get to see everybody and hug you. Excited about that. So our word for today, we're going to finish because we got a happy birthday and we got to let everybody hear our voice. But we're going to end on a really good one today. And the word is yes. Yes. Say it to yourself real quick. Yes. Yes. So it's used to give an affirmation response. Like, I didn't say that right. Affirmative. You know, can you do that? Yes, absolutely, I can. An answer, a decision, especially in voting, the definition is very boring. But the word, and I got two quotes, you can only get more in life by saying yes. I tell people all the time, they ask me, how did you move from being a principal and an athletic director to network marketing? I said, because I can't say no. I said yes. So when somebody asked for my credit card, I said yes. And that led me down the road of this career. It's really crazy. That's really how it happened. So say yes, and you'll figure it out afterwards. That's really what happened to me. I said yes, and then I'm like, holy smokes, I got to figure this thing out. And I did it afterwards. When you get focused, and this is going to kind of come from the heart this morning, but I got really excited about the word. When you get focused on an area in your life or my life that you want to improve, you have to create the yes mindset. You've got to create the yes. And so I want to share a couple of them with you. Example. Not everybody in here is in our business in network marketing. It's okay. But let me say this, in the profession of the industry, sometimes you got to get in growth mode. Like my mentor used to say, if you want to get bigger, you got to grow. You got to get bigger, right? If you want to multiply the army, you got to grow. You got to go sponsor, you got to go add, but it's a mindset, right? So anytime I want to create a new team, I have to mentally prepare myself for the word yes. So I put in a new brand partner. It's always yes. Coach, can you do a call at this time? Yes. Can you be at a part? Yes. Can you get up at 2 o'clock in the morning? Yes. Because if we live a life of just when it's convenient for me, I'm not ever going to grow and flourish as much as God intended me to flourish. If it's all in a parameter, well, I can work with you from the hours of 1 to 1:30 because that's convenient for me. Like when you want to grow and have a yes mindset. So can you do the call? Yes. Can you meet? Yes. Can you jump on a Zoom? Yes. Same way with my health though. You know, I remember Susan Salem like having this amazing, I mean, she's always been amazing. And she had an amazing transformation. Like she would, but her mindset, I bet, at that point in her health journey or walk was yes. Go to the gym, yes. Go for a walk, yes. Eat well, yes. Are you going to get up early in the morning and go for that walk? Yes, absolutely I am. Get enough sleep, yes. So it was never, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it. If that was the answer, she wouldn't have grown and flourished in her health journey. Does that make sense? I hope this makes sense. Really good for me. And then for me, it's even after this call at 9:15, we do an IPA Zoom. Just a few months ago, I said, you know what? I'm going into growth mode. I'm building a new team. Growth mode. Let's go. I got to get on that IPA Zoom every day. It's for me, this is me. It's like there's no negotiating that. From 9:15 to 9:45, 30 minutes, non-negotiable. It's kind of like going to the bathroom. I'm going to be there when I need to. Okay, you're right. And so because I want to be in that yes mindset right now. So I share with you, whatever it is going on right now that you want to go grow in, you want to go flourish in, you want to go master it, say yes. Say yes. Andrew, I'll turn it to you.
Well, I love that. And as always, I went in a totally different direction, but that's okay because I think it plays really nicely with what you created there. So the quote that I found two that I went, ooh, I like that. I like that. So the first one was say yes to yourself, right? And that we'll tie that into what Coach said. And then say no to the demands of the world and say yes to the longings of your own heart. And I'm going to kind of talk about, there's a phenomenal book. You guys have probably heard me talk about it because it was a game changer for me. And it's called The Best Yes, Making Wise Decisions in the Midst of Endless Demands. And it's a book by Lisa TerKeurst. And so when I hear Coach talk about, he's saying yes, he's saying yes, he's saying yes. Well, when you heard that, what we have to realize is that there were also no's involved. So he's able to say yes to these new people, and he's able to say yes to these activities because he's saying no to television. He's saying no to, I don't know what else he's saying no to because I don't live there, but let's just say like there's other things in his world that he's saying no to, and that makes it possible to say yes to the things that truly matter. So that's the power of saying no. So that's the first thing. Some key kind of lessons from this book is, there are certain things that we must say no to in order to make the best yes. So if my goal is my health right now, well, then I need to be saying no to those donuts that I dream about every time I'm in Nashville, right? We get them every once in a while. Don't get them all the time, Andrea. Come on, woman, pull it together. Or I need to say, no to sleeping in and yes to getting up and going to the gym. I need to say no to the things that harm my body and say, so I can say the best yes to the things that are the best for my body. Next is to understand your priorities. So if I'm in a growth phase of my business, which is a beautiful, phenomenal, fun phase to be in, I have to realize that that is my priority right now, that I need to nurture, I need to love on, I need to focus all of my attention in that place and make sure that I am, saying yes to the things that are going to move that forward. And that, like, the way that we do that is we have to know our values. We have to know our long-term goals. If I'm not thinking about, well, you guys have heard this. I have a couple of goals with my health. I want to be able to crawl on the floor with my grandbabies, right? I want to be that fun grandma that I can wrestle and whatever, just do crazy things with my grandbabies. And I want to have a body that allows me to do that. And then the next thing, and this is ridiculous, but it's true, I want to be able to lift my carry-on luggage in any overhead bin. And I'm a heavy packer. Okay, so I want to have the strength. And so that's a priority for me. Those things, I want to travel and I want to play with grandbabies someday. And so I've got to take care of this body of mine to make that happen. So if I know those are my goals, then I know what to say yes to. Next is to embrace imperfection. So we got to recognize that I'm going to say yes to the wrong things sometimes, but it's better to try, better to take that yes and move forward with it and realize that there is a potential for failure, but I can course correct. I can change that moving forward. Another way to make the best yes is to tune into that higher power. And we're knee deep in this. I know you guys are going to get tired of hearing about this motorcycle, but it's just a big part of my world. But I am praying about it like every day. Is this the right choice, or is this just mom trying to make her baby have big smiles? And, is this a good decision for our family, or is this not the right decision? And so if we want to make the best yeses, tune into that higher power, slow down a little bit and listen for those answers so that you actually have them. Next is to focus on boundaries. So when we establish limits on our time and our energy, we can prevent burnout. And we can ensure that our best yeses can continue to take place. And then lastly, have community. When we can seek input from trusted friends, from trusted mentors that know what our goals are, they know what our values are. And they know that we have things that we're trying to accomplish, and we can say, all right, where do I need to be putting my yeses right now so that I can move forward with what I'm looking for? So that's what I had for our yeses today. I thought this was a great word. I'm glad that we had it. So thank you guys for the suggestion.
This was really good. Yeah, really good word for today to end the week. So guys, have a great weekend. We're gonna mute because it is Christy Dorsey's birthday, and we hope she has the most amazing day ever. So, and a great weekend. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Have a great weekend.
Love you. Have a beautiful day. Love you.